Do you imagine yourself as a heavily armored death trooper of hell, leading from the front of every major infernal battle?
Then Painkiller might be the perfect Illrigger subclass for your next campaign. What's going on, YouTube? I'm the Mind Flayer Slayer.
And I'm Dr. DM, and here we bring you the next subclass for the Illrigger. This is the Painkiller. Illrigger's been adapted now for 2024. It's really cool, really fun, and as we found out, very powerful.
Indeed.
Let's see if Painkiller can keep that up. And make sure you watch till the end, because we're going to give you our tier ranking for this class and go through every single ability it gets. So let's get started.
Third level, Despater's Blessing. When Despater accepts you as his Illrigger, you gain proficiency with heavy armor.
That's great. That's always a fun entry-level subclass ability. Heavy armor, you can't go wrong with it.
Not super flashy, but we'll take it.
But strong.
Devastator. As an action, you invoke the authority of Despater. You make a weapon attack and choose a number of willing creatures equal to your proficiency bonus that you can see within 30 feet of you. Each creature you choose can use a reaction to make a weapon attack or cast a damage-dealing cantrip with a casting time of 1 action. Once you use this action, you can't do it again until you finish a short or long rest.
Okay, this is crazy. So you are taking away your option to do like the extra attack, but then if for example, at higher levels, you have, +5, +6 proficiency bonus, you're choosing essentially your whole team to then get 6 attacks over your 2. This is huge, and once for a short rest, it's kind of insane.
It really is.
That's like every battle. I mean, depending on how much you rest, how many fights you do, this can go hard.
Yes, indeed.
In fact, we played recently where I had a Mystic class. The UA class never fully came out, and it has this ability where you and it
was busted.
It's awesome. Suddenly, you're like, attack, right? And then boom, 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 boom. Plus, you still have your bonus action available, so you could still attack or do other things.
Very, very
This
good.
is insane for level 3.
You also have Invoke Hell. You gain the following 2 Invoke Hell options. Grand Strategist. You can order your allies to follow your formation, no action required. Choose 1 or more creatures within 60 feet of you who can hear you up to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus. Each target can immediately move up to half their speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Oh my god,
that's wild.
It is, and this is one of the things that we love so much about Glamour Bard, is having that movement. I cannot tell you, as a DM, we've both been on the other side of this, how much movement is so important, especially not having opportunity attacks. This is tremendous.
It really can be very damning to your monsters and their ability to try to actually take your characters down.
Yeah, repositioning, very important.
Very important.
Yeah, once per long rest.
You also have Punishment. When a creature damages you with an attack, you can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the attacker takes necrotic damage equal to the damage they dealt you with the triggering attack. On a successful save, the attacker takes half as much damage.
So this is not quite as good as the Runet ability, where you're just kind of like shunting off damage completely to another target.
But you're rebounding it. You're taking it and rebounding it back.
Yeah, very good. And it's your reaction, so it's not really using a lot of your resources.
True.
Once per long rest, if you get hit by suddenly like a big attack, especially at higher levels, doing like 50, 60, 70, 80 damage, who knows? And you're like bouncing that back, equal to the damage you dealt. It's good. It's not bad, but it's good.
Absolutely. And you have Despater's Interdiction at level 7. You learn the following interdict boons, as noted in the Illrigger levels. Telekinetic Seal. When a creature you can see moves within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to place a seal on them. When you do, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or either be pushed back 15 feet or knocked prone. Your choice.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So they come up next to you, reaction, boom, as long as you have seals available, and you get plenty of seals. And then auto knock prone. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Now with the preponderance of having ways to give prone, like topple and stuff, I wouldn't say it's tremendous, but still really good. Yeah.
Still very good. And at 13th, you have By the Throat. When you use a bonus action to place 1 or more seals on a creature who is no more than 1 size larger than you, they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be restrained until the end of their next turn.
So there's a lot of battlefield superiority here. I like that. You're controlling creatures, when they can move, how they can move. Really fun stuff.
At 18th level, you have Despater's Supremacy. Your attacks against interdicted creatures score a critical hit on an 18 through 20.
Oh my god.
Gotta love it.
Wow, this is like a Warlock Invocation that equals like a high-level champion sub-class ability. And there's more to come. This is great. Everyone's always fishing for more crits. And there's ways now with like vicious weapons, lots of new weapons in the D&D 2024, which give you like an extra 2d6 or whatever it's gonna be, and you're doubling those when you crit, so this can go hard.
Big fan. You die on my command! This is an 11th level Painkiller feature. When an ally within 30 feet of you who can hear you drops to 0 hit points without being killed outright, you can use your reaction to shout an order at them, causing them to drop to 1 hit point instead. Once you use this reaction, reaction. You can't do so until you finish a short or long rest. You can't die unless I tell you to.
It's like, oh, yes, sir. And they're gonna get it. I mean, this is great. The 1 hit point thing. This is all.
That's insane.
Yeah, this is the point of like healing word stuff. This is like a healing word, but like as a reaction.
That's insane.
So, and it's not every turn because once for a short rest, but when it's critical, this is so critical. It's either going to be somebody goes down and their turn is done or they get their whole next turn to them because
this is huge.
Yeah, this is insane.
Huge.
I love this.
Wow.
You die on my command.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a very Matt Colville thing. That's really cool. That's very powerful.
Yeah. Death Strike at 15th level. When you hit an interdicted creature with a melee weapon attack, you can use your reaction to burn one of the seals on them to turn the hit into a critical hit.
What?
When you do, you also double the damage dice you roll for the burn seal.
What?
Whoa!
Are you serious?
You can use this reaction a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
This is a battlefield. I mean, superstar. Talk about
Absolutely.
This is fully focused on combat. I mean, not fully focused, but it's there. I mean, critical hits are fantastic. I already mentioned like doubling up dice on like your flame tongue or whatever. I mean, this is huge, and you're doubling your sealed, which you normally don't. You're looking at even at low levels, like it's 2d6, and it goes to like to double like 46 or 60 or whatever. So, and this is just a reaction.
Really good.
Great. If you want like battlefield domination, supremacy, and like you can't die unless I tell you to, you all get to attack, you're gonna feel like a rock star on the battlefield.
You really are.
I mean, this isn't like a gish, but it does battle and combat in a completely different way, which is really cool. And we've noticed that about all these subclasses, they all fulfill very unique fantasies, which are all unique, like different than anything
I really
else.
love this class.
Yeah.
And these subclasses, they're fabulous.
It's mostly combat focused, but that's okay if that's your jam. If that's the case, S for me.
Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna go with high A, S minus.
Okay, cool. All right, this has been a review of the Painkiller. We got 2 more of these subclasses to come. They've been a lot of fun. Hope you've been enjoying this. All right, Agents of Hell, get ready for the next one.